Hey guys! So, yeah, the sun is out, which means I'm recording this late, and I am the horrible procrastinator. So, I was supposed to record this on Thursday, and so I'm recording it Friday morning, because, why not? And in hopes that this gets up by noon. Yesterday was just a really long day, and I asked you guys if you guys wanted me to do a vlog or a Pokemon gameplay video, and I didn't get any responses, so I just psh, I can record when I get home, and I didn't get home until 10:30, and then decided, ooh, let's watch Gods of Egypt with my fiance, and then it was 12 and he fell asleep and I didn't want to wake him up by making a video. So here we are next morning at 10 o'clock. So hi guys, good morning to you, and hopefully you guys see this before it's afternoon. Anyway, though, fair warning, there's gonna be a lot of background noise because I have 3 cats in one room, and one is being very clingy today, and he decided that he's going to own my face, and since I've woken up, he has licked, bit, and played with my nose and my eyebrows. So, he's in a very odd mood today. But all in all, today is okay. I do have work tonight. And actually, this video I was going to start talking about dysphoria and misgendering at work. I'm not going to really talk about work itself, but more what it's like when you're working with people who still don't fully understand the process that you're going to be going through when you're transitioning, coming from personal experience. You'll most of the time there's always that one guy at work that doesn't really care about you or anyone but himself, and they end up wanting to, they really don't care what your opinions are and what you think. So when coming out like I did at the beginning of this year, I told not only my supervisor, my GM, I told everyone that I worked with, and I told them what my name was going to be, and now that it's legally changed, that's pretty much all everyone calls me now, thankfully, but they still don't use male pronouns, ever. The only person that's been working on it is actually my assistant manager, and other than her, she's the only one that's at least trying, but still when talking with, customers or, going to the counter or something like that, it's all female pronouns. So, that's what I'm talking about. He's in a mood today. So, fair warning. And, but there's gonna be one person who, that you talk to, that you're friends with, that you're not gonna be, too upset or feel bad about telling them, hey, can you try to use male pronouns more often, or female pronouns more often, depending on, what your pronouns are. And, it's, sometimes I get really bad dysphoria when I'm at work, especially because the shirts that I wear are really small. So when I'm wearing a binder, even, there's still pretty much more of a bump than normal. And I'm trying to get a larger shirt, but it's not really working right now. But along with not taking tea, I still look feminine, and it's not really helping out my dysphoria at work. And then along with the people not trying with the pronouns, it makes my work days extremely long, especially when I'm working 8-hour shifts with people who really don't care. So, but the best thing I can tell you is don't be uncomfortable to tell them to use male pronouns. Don't be uncomfortable correcting them when they're talking to you or talking about you, because my own mom, my mother of 20 years, is already calling me her son. And the people who I've worked with for a little over a year haven't gotten the concept that I want male pronouns. And their excuse is, well, I've known you for a year. It's just so hard. It's not hard. You just have to keep it in your mind and actually think about it a little more often. So, they're working on it, but it's just a matter of them actively trying. Don't be a jerk about it. Don't be like, hey, I said male pronouns. And you're like, get snippy or get an attitude, because there are people higher up than you that are gonna see, oh, well, they're being a jerk more often lately now, so it gives you a higher risk of actually being fired for being trans because you have an attitude about it. We're normal people. We're not special. We don't deserve special treatment. So just be mindful of that, and along with try and keep them mindful of your pronouns. Do it nicely. Be like, hey, I'm sorry, but can you please try and use more male pronouns? It's starting to make me feel a little uncomfortable, and I perceive myself as a male, and some people are actually seeing that at work, and then you use female pronouns, and then it's a domino effect. So if you can you just try a little harder, and if you get to a point where they're trying more often, but you overhear them, you can be like, he, him, and like put it in there every once in a while, and they'll be like, okay, yeah, sorry, he, and they'll correct themselves. But that's like later on when they're actually starting to get the hang of using your male pronouns. And it's a longer process for people that you're not personally close with. So I guess keep that in mind. Don't let it discourage you, because I've been there, and I've been out for 7 months now. Or, Jesus, it's August. Been out for 8 months now, and they still haven't started calling me male pronouns. So it's a process, and you need to be mindful of that. So, again, don't let it discourage you. Just keep your head up. Perceive yourself how you want to be perceived, and don't let other people knock you down because of it. All right? Because we're all perfect in our own little ways, and we're all good, and no matter what anyone else thinks, you are who you are, and you don't need anyone else to validate that. So, like I said, don't let anyone else invalidate you. Don't let anyone else knock you down. So, be there for other people in your situation. I'm here for you guys in your situation, because here I am making these videos. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm going to put my link for my Twitter or my email and my Facebook down in the description again. So, click like, message me, and I'm here for you guys. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!